Hey, good morning, everybody. This morning I came to a location that I've been here several times before to go fishing. Actually, I haven't been here to take photographs or explore the landscape. So today I'm here and I'm gonna do a challenge that I've done once before, and this is a challenge I came up with myself. I call this the 550 challenge, and basically what it is, you walk for 5 minutes in an area that you're not too familiar with, and after 5 minutes you stop, mark that location, and use a 50-foot radius and find yourself a composition. It's quite a challenge, especially in an area where it's not 360 degrees of beautiful landscape. So I'm going to do that this morning. I'm going to take you guys along with me, and we'll see how I do. Now, because I failed to charge the battery in my gimbal, I'm not going to be able to take you along for the 5-minute walk, but we're going to resume after I get there. And getting ready to start 5 minutes now. Okay, guys, my 5-minute timer went off just as I reached my dead end. I was actually just turning around when my timer went off. So this is where I'm at. Made it to where the creek flows into the river, or at least it used to. Take a look. Completely dry. We actually had a storm over the winter sometime. It diverted the creek off that way, and it comes out into the river out beyond those trees. Pretty interesting. So here's what we've got out here. Got the river. We've got pretty cloudy skies, but it might just be fog because it was crisp, clear skies when I woke up and looked out the window this morning. So we've got the river. Looks like we've got some folks doing some camping and fishing over there, some canoeing. So we've got the river, small cliff walls on the other side. Let's see. I don't know how well this is focusing because I'm in face focus mode, but and a dry riverbed. So I'm gonna set the camera down. I'm gonna set the camera down for a few minutes and take a look around, see what kind of compositions I could find here close to me. About a 50-foot radius is my rule, so we'll see how I do. I'll resume once I find something. Okay, I may have found my first composition. I moved over, what am I, about 15 feet over from where I started. And I'm looking at the campsite back here. Let me change to this side. Looking at where the folks are camping over here. I'm looking at some of these logs over here that I could possibly use those as a leading line. River running through. I want to take a look at a few different lengths and see what kind of specific composition I can come up with. We'll resume then. So I'm not so sure how well that composition worked out. I got kind of low, got one of the logs from the fallen trees as a leading line over towards the campsite. Just don't think I'm happy with it. I think I'm gonna take a look around a little bit more, see what else I can find. Might have to go a little bit closer, maybe do some tight lens stuff, focus in on specific details if I could find something I like, or maybe even macro. We'll see. That's a good thing about this challenge. If there's nothing grand or really nice, you change your view on what you're looking at, and gives you an opportunity to do some different stuff. So we'll see what I find. Okay, guys, I had to pop in here for a minute and just let you know that I was out there on site, and I really just got kind of discouraged. I wasn't finding any good compositions. I didn't record any more video, and I was kind of discouraged. I was just going to kind of scrap this whole video. But then after thinking about it, I realized that, you know what, that's kind of the point of the challenge, is to challenge yourself. If it was easy, what would be the point, right? So I struggled to find something, but I decided to post this anyway. So that's the whole point. Make it challenging. You know, if it's easy, there's not really much of a point to doing it. You're not increasing your skills or challenging yourself in any way. So that's kind of the point. So let me run real quick through some of these pictures that I did take and show you what I did or didn't like about them, maybe why I thought it might work and why I decided it didn't. So this first one, I actually talked a little bit about in the video. It just doesn't work. It's too busy. There's nothing really interesting about it. So then I decided to try getting that root system that's in the water to use as a foreground and as a leading line. So I took this shot here among several others. Good foreground, but there's just no interest in the background. The bright sky isn't interesting, so that one didn't work. Then I found this little area to the right. I saw how someone had left a swimming mask on the ground there and thought that an image here might tell a little bit of a story. It doesn't really work. Maybe if I had just gotten down low and got a closer up shot of the mask with the water hole behind it, maybe that would have worked. So then just to the right of that, there was this other end of the swimming hole. Here I thought maybe that little tuft of grass growing up out of it would be interesting if I could get the reflection in the shot. And again, this one is just too busy, too messy. It didn't work. So heading back toward my marked location, I thought maybe a shot of the canoe and the river with some out of focus leaves in the foreground might work, but it just doesn't work. The canoe matches the color of the rocks, so it doesn't stick out enough. You know, maybe if the canoe was green or red, maybe it would have worked a little bit better, but yeah, doesn't work. At this point, I decided to start looking at smaller objects or subjects, you know. So I saw this red rock. It caught my eye among all the gray rocks, so I shot this. The color helps it, but it's not much of a composition. I kind of like the image just for what it is, but it's nothing spectacular. I took this one with my 50mm 1.8. And then I came across this little yellow leaf on a plant growing in the middle of the creek bed. So that caught my eye. For this one, I threw on my Sigma 70 to 300 that has a macro function on it. So took a shot of that one. Nothing really spectacular there. And then after that, I saw these flowing buds, and I got down low and got the dark background of the woods behind them. Thought this one might turn out pretty good. It's not too bad, but it's nothing spectacular. And then I saw this rock with the lines in it, so I thought I'd take a picture of that. I knew it wouldn't be a good composition, but I took a picture of it anyway. I like the variation of the colors of the surrounding rocks, so I kind of like that. So yeah, I really left there kind of upset with myself that I wasn't able to find a composition, and really just thought about scrapping this whole video. But that night I went outside with my dog, threw the stick around, took my camera out, and took a couple pictures of her. So I'll put these up on the screen. I thought these turned out pretty good. But yeah, after thinking about it a few days, I decided to go ahead and close up this video and actually post it. You know, I'd like to invite you or anyone you know to try this challenge and see how you do. Simply go to a location, start a 5-minute timer, and start walking. When your timer goes off, you stop, mark your location, and then moving in only a roughly 50-foot radius, try to find yourself a composition. It's quite a challenge, and the point of this challenge isn't really to succeed, but more to challenge yourself and grow and try and increase your composition skills as a photographer. It'll help you to slow down and look around a little bit more and look at things in a different way. So yeah, give the challenge a try. Post how you did. Let me know. If you like this challenge, hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll catch you on a future video. Talk to you later.